Yo, what's cracking, people? It's Cameron here, back again with another brand new video, and today I'm doing another podcast. This is podcast number 2. Um, I'm here joined by Jack, if you say hi if you want.
Yo, what's good?
So basically, we're
Glad to
gonna
be
be,
here.
huh?
Glad to be here.
Oh, cheers, man. So today we are talking about the rematch that happened last night. Well, technically this morning for people that were in UK, but the KSI vs Logan Paul rematch. My God, what a fight! What did you
It
think of it?
was. I was blown away. It was. Yeah, it was mad. I was. To be honest, I was Logan Paul supporter, but to be honest, it showed that KSI is a true underdog. He can proper fight against all odds, and he can do it. It proper blew me away last night. Proper blew me away.
Yeah, definitely, because in the past I remember him saying that he's literally he's been like doubted so much in his life, and if someone says, "Oh, you can't do this," his honestly he's pushed forward through everything, and he's succeeded by doing that.
100%.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah, it literally shows that you're correct. He is an underdog. So
yeah.
him winning last night's match, it showed that if you do put your mind to something, even though you look like you're struggling, you still come through on top.
Yeah, and it's also as well like he's KSI said before that like he's always been told like he can't do this, he can't do that. So like for example, like he couldn't reach 10 million subscribers. Look at what he did. He managed to get to 10 million subscribers.
Yeah, yeah,
So people have probably obviously gone to him and said, "Oh, like you won't be able to beat Logan. He's too tall. Like his jab's gonna get you too much and all that." But I was just watching the match earlier on today, and it was absolutely mad how like he just wasn't showing any fear at all. It was mental.
yeah. Like, because I set my alarm up for like 3:45, and then the annoying thing is the match didn't start until like 5 a.m., which I was so annoyed because I got more sleep in, but. It's a dedication that it just counts,
Yeah.
but
It was
so for round one, I saw JJ he was looking very fit. He was looking very confident with his like punches. Like he said in the press conference that he wasn't afraid to get hit, and him getting hit helped him understand what actually felt like getting hit by a 10 ounce glove. And
yeah,
during that first round, it was kind of like an even, I'd say, but Logan looked like he was trying to control it because he was trying to show that he is the better boxer, as he was saying. But
yeah,
by the end of the first round, I think they had the first feel of what the 10 ounce gloves was actually feeling like.
yeah. I think that when I was just watching the fight earlier on, it was the 10 at like the first. I think it was like the first round or the first two rounds. It was like just feeling them out, like getting used to them because they've probably been training with like 16-ounce gloves and all that.
Yeah,
But I think the third round is when everything proper went full on. The part I want to talk about during this is the 2 points deducted from Logan
oh
Paul
yeah, I saw that.
with the knockdown
Jeez,
and then punching with 2 points taken off. That was yeah, that was
eventful.
dirty play.
Yeah, Logan didn't look happy whatsoever. As soon as he heard the 2 points deducted, like he looked like he was like, "Oh, for fuck's sake, really? This is happening now?" And like,
Yeah,
it was classed as a knockdown, but it was 2 points deducted. But there's things in boxing saying if you do something wrong the first time, like hit with the back of the head or punch him while they're down, you first get a
yeah,
warning, and then if
yeah.
you do it again, then it's the points deducted. But I
So,
think it's because it's the first time pro fighting, and the YouTubers is not really putting in like the full thought of like actual boxing rules. It's still obviously still boxing rules there, but they're just putting in a few in place, removing a few, just
yeah.
like kind of
The thing for me is like obviously the first fight was an amateur fight, but it's like the rules are similar, very very similar. Like you can't hit people on the back of the head if they go down. Um, it was just absolutely mental. I was like, KSI looked absolutely furious. He wanted to literally go up to Logan and knock him out if the
yeah.
ref didn't stop him. But no, JJ stayed composed, and yeah, I was Yeah, I was blown away by the event. It looked absolutely amazing.
Yeah, and there's also a thing that I also saw was JJ's knockdown on Logan, because Shannon Briggs was saying, "Oh, that's not a knockdown," but you can clearly see there's contact with JJ's glove to the side of Logan's face, and
Yeah,
there's a bit of speculations of that not being classed as a knockdown, but I think it is a knockdown purely
yeah.
because
The referee in the match, because when you watch the fight back, you can hear him say that it's no knockdown.
yeah,
But it was like, yeah, I don't know how to necessarily class that. I would have definitely said it was a knockdown.
yeah,
Like, but obviously didn't get given as a knockdown. But yeah, I don't know. It was like obviously professional referees and all that, so it's a little bit difficult to try and like battle against it. But
yeah,
people can call it however they want. I definitely would have classed that as a knockdown,
yeah.
100%.
What I feel like is that JJ let some of the anger get the better of him. Because you saw he was punching like furious, like he was just swinging and
Yeah,
swinging.
he was throwing wild shots.
Yeah,
And,
but
like,
sorry, carry on.
go on. Sorry.
Oh, that's right. Oh, sorry. Okay, you can carry on. It's fine.
Yeah, so he's throwing like wild shots, and and obviously when you look at it, it looks like it's out of a lot of anger and like pent up aggression. But it was I don't know how to necessarily say it. It was like just throwing shots that he didn't need to throw. Like he was calm and composed throughout the whole fight, but he didn't need to throw wild.
Yeah, it's because I saw JJ was constantly like every now and then he was constantly going for the body shot just to try and weaken the stomach. Because JJ loves hitting body shots. Like saw in the last few fights, he loved getting a constant jab and then like every now and then faking and then go for a body shot. Because what I see with JJ, he's very like kind of unpredictable, because you see him jabbing away and all of a sudden you see him fake and then go for a body shot, because he did it with Joe Weller in the first fight, did jab jab jab, and then when about to go for the fourth jab he faked it and went for the body shot, because Joe was thinking he was going to go for another headshot. And the same with Logan in when I had the first match, did the same thing, and every time it kept working. He kept changing it up a bit as well, just so he can like kind of catch Logan out. And with this match, I feel like JJ, he was kind of controlling the match third round and onwards. Obviously, apart from the bit where he got knocked down, but apart from that, I think he kind of controlled it in the sense that he tried to not look like he was losing, and then it paid off in the end because of the later rounds, like the fifth round and sixth round. He was definitely more like into the zone because he had some time to compose himself. Vidal told him, "Look, don't go for wild swings because even though they work, they could cause you trouble." And he was right because he came out on top in the end. He won by I think 1 point. He won by because I calculated it earlier.
What's it? Wasn't unanimous decision. It was one of the. It was obviously won by the scorecards. I can't remember what it was. The points decision or something like that. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, no, it was the way I'm like thinking about it now is like comparing it from this fight to the last fight last year in August. It was absolutely mind blowing and 100% a massive change.
Yeah.
From amateur to pro, and then like to be able to withstand like the absorption of the shots and the punches and all that for 6 rounds, it was absolutely mental. I'm just like, they must have proper trained really hard, which of course they did. Just to be fair, KSI prepared a little bit more because Logan Paul looked like he was just too calm. He was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna beat him and all that, blah 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 blah. But in the end, it's like KSI said it. He was out to win, and he won. So
there was part of me thinking, "Oh, Logan, it might win this because there's a part of me thinking, oh shit, he's a bit bigger. He looks stronger. He might look quicker." But then again, other half of me thinking, not necessarily you look bigger and stronger doesn't mean that you have the tactical brain for boxing, because Logan kept on trying to dodge every boxing question JJ was asking, because Logan was trying to make it on like, oh, chatting shit to him and making jokes out of him. But if you're about to enter a pro boxing fight, you need to talk about boxing and not just keep chatting shit to each other. Like, have at least show that you have some knowledge on boxing. And
the thing for me, it was like
yeah,
the trash talk doesn't necessarily imply anything. To be honest, it all comes down to the night of the fight.
Yeah.
So it's like KSI could bring out King Kong from the UK press conference this year. It was like he could bring out little King Kong, the dog.
I saw that.
By the way, guys, a very, very cute dog. By the way,
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, like he could play all like the mind games and stuff, but like the trash talk and the showboats doesn't imply anything. It was more about who performed well on the night. And obviously last night, KSI completely like showed the world that he's dominant.
Yeah,
so,
and
you know.
It was the end bit when they were announcing it, like the points, and then as soon as he said 56-55, and then the winner of this match, and they said from United Kingdom, I was like, oh my god, he's actually done it, he's won. Because he said United, I was thinking, oh shit, Logan's won. And in Kingdom, I was like, oh fucking hell. There was slight doubts during the reading out the scorecards and finding out who won, but part of me was thinking, no, JJ's got this. Like, there's no way. I just couldn't see him losing, but still had the doubts. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, there's always going to be doubts, no matter what. Like in build-ups to fights, because it's like you can sometimes look at their physique and it's just absolutely like it could be on point. So Logan Paul, like he's a natural born athlete. Like hands down, he's natural born athlete. Obviously he goes to the gym a lot and he works out practically every day. But the thing for me though is like muscles and the like physique can only get you so far. It's more of the technique of the sport and the way you can. Like the way you progress through the sport of boxing, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because I feel like JJ was more calculated in that match than last time.
Yeah, because obviously, like in the first fight, Logan released practically no footage apart from I think it was like an 18-second sparring video that JJ had to work with. So he's like, from that video, he saw like, oh, Logan's got a good left hook, so. They could work on that, but other than that, they had no clue on how to like defend his shots. But then in the first fight as well, it's like JJ like after the first 2 rounds, JJ knew what to do, and to be fair, he stuck to his game and he did well.
Yeah.
The thing another thing I want to talk about is the weight classes. That was a cruiserweight fight.
Yeah.
But Logan came in at 299 pounds or something like that.
It was 199.7, which was a 0.3 of a pound off 200 pounds. I thought, because I heard 199, and I thought, hang on a minute. He looked heavier than 199, and he's quite big for a cruiserweight. JJ was just about the right weight for it, 193 pounds, which I think 86 kilograms, which is just about the right kind of weight class for it. Yeah,
it was absolutely insane though. Like, to be fair, I've got to give credit to Logan though. He tried his very best, and he could only have done so much, but it is what it is. JJ's now 2-1-0.
Yeah, 2-1-0.
So it's two wins, 1 draw, 0 losses. Whereas obviously Logan Paul, 1 draw, one loss, unfortunately. But, no, KSI fully deserved the win, 100%. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, to be honest. It's absolutely amazing. Phenomenal night, put on a good show. That's all I can say, really.
Yeah, definitely. And also, remember when Logan was saying, "Oh, about a rematch," and the KSI was like, "No, you're done. All right, I'm done with you." Because if it was 3 matches in a row, I would have.
Also, well, that's why we're on the podcast today, is to talk about the fight. That's that little bit. I would have loved to have seen a third fight, to be honest.
I mean,
although see, like the second fight, JJ won. I would have like out of sportsmanship, I would have given Logan the third fight, but
yeah.
Logan's just going to say the exact same thing and train the same way. To be fair, he'll just win it. So, well, lose. Sorry, either get the draw or the lose, because it's like, yeah, KSI's already beaten you. You don't want to get beaten again.
Yeah.
But yeah, the first fight, KSI said he didn't train as hard as he did. It was like, that blew me away, but yeah, he's still able to show abs instead of a lot of flab.
yeah. I get what you mean.
He still managed to stay in the 6 rounds, but yeah, he didn't train as hard. That's mad.
Yeah. He went from like 100 kg to 87 kg. That is fucking mental.
Yeah.
And there's one. Sorry, go on.
Go on, you say.
I was gonna say the thing that I also liked that I saw was JJ and Logan handshaked and hugged, which I wanted to see that at the end of the match, because if they didn't hug or handshake or whatever, then I would have thought, oh nah, what the fuck? Like you just literally had a semi-professional fight, and then after that you went to professional fight, literally beat each other to almost a pulp, and then you don't handshake. But lucky enough, they did handshake and hug. It's good to see respect.
Sportsmanship, 100%. It's good sportsmanship. Like it was just a fantastic fight. I would have loved to have been there in person to watch it, but unfortunately, I'm too broken, couldn't make the travel.
Same.
No, honestly, I just as I said a couple of times before in this podcast, I've been watching the fight back. Just like little things. If I was Vidal Riley, I would have changed for JJ. Like the way he was throwing the punches, it was wasting his energy.
Yeah.
But somehow managed to stay until the end. And it was actually nice to see JJ with some abs for once.
Oh yeah.
After a year or so without him.
10 times 10, 8 times 7. Like, just give it a rest.
Yeah, that really triggered me. I'm not gonna lie, that really triggered me. I was just like, you're not doing maths. Leave maths out of this. Focus on the fight. But it was just all Logan trying to get in JJ's head.
Yeah.
JJ's like stubborn as hell, so it didn't get to him. So no, phenomenal fight.
Exactly.
Would have liked to have seen a trilogy, but as KSI said, it's over, fam.
Yeah, it's over, fam. No, you're done. You're finished. Yeah. So anything else?
I wonder
you
what
add?
memes are going to be made. This is going to be hilarious to watch.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to add at all?
Pardon?
Is there anything else you want to add at all?
I'm through this whole YouTube boxing thing. I was blown away. It literally started with Joe Weller fighting his friend Malfoy, or Theo, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
To then KSI commenting underneath the post and saying, "Oh, let me fight the winner," and then to be in the copper box over in where was it? I think it was over in London, wasn't it? The copper box.
I think Manchester, because I did Manchester twice, I believe.
Yeah. The copper box up in Manchester, and then the Manchester Arena.
Yeah.
It was just like from one little amateur YouTube video.
Yeah.
To now a full-on professional boxing, and yeah, it's just been absolutely amazing to like experience it all as well. Like I was like 15. I was 15 years old when this all started, and all of a sudden, nearly 3 years later, is just it's insane. It's inspired a lot of people as well. That's the way I would look at it.
Yeah, it's inspired me a lot.
Yeah, it's inspired me as well. It's boxing is absolutely amazing sport, and to be able to get in the ring and do something that not very many people like to do is just insane.
Yeah, it takes a lot of guts to get in the ring as well. Like a shit ton of guts. Like not many people understand or don't even appreciate how much guts it takes to get in the ring or even
Yeah.
have head guards on and face like thousands and millions watching around the world. Like
Yeah.
the first thought was, if I lose, I've made a mockery, and if I win, then it'll be victorious. Like I'll be glorious and victorious. But JJ's experienced that almost 3 times in a row, and that must be insane for him.
Yeah, the first ever fight. So obviously, KSI and Joe Weller. That fight, I knew JJ was gonna win. He was like, he just wasn't taking anything like as a joke. He was taking it seriously.
Yeah.
The insane body transformation that he went through, was it like 4 or 5 months of training?
I believe, 4 or 5 months, yeah.
Yeah, the transformation from his body from when he was chubby with man boobs to a champ with pecs and abs, and it was absolutely insane. I knew JJ was going to win 100% because Joe Weller, like I could tell from the first round that Joe Weller weren't going to throw anything. He was going to tire JJ out and then start establishing dominance, just like the Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor boxing fight.
Yeah.
Logan Paul, when the first fight came around, it was a little bit skeptical because I was looking at what KSI had done. Like, I thought KSI was going to win because obviously he had the experience of getting punched more and being in the ring in front of millions of people. But then I started paying attention to Logan's videos and him training from what he released, like short little clips. And I was like, oh, JJ's going to have a little big fight on his hand if he wants to win this thing. But obviously the first fight ended up in a draw. Obviously we knew this time round when they announced it that both fighters weren't going to take anything from it. They were going to work as hard as they could, and it worked. So KSI got the win, which was fair play to JJ. Really, that's all I can say.
Yeah, I agree with what you said. It's been so eventful with the whole YouTube boxing thing. It's literally been so sick. Seeing YouTubers fight and then turn to a thing where 2 YouTubers headline a
main event,
a pro boxing like event.
Yeah, it's mind blowing. 100%. It's out. Like I keep on saying it is absolutely mind blowing. I can't, like, to be honest, I can't thank the guys enough. So there's Logan, KSI, Joe Weller, Theo and Joe Weller started all of this by a little amateur YouTube video to then Joe Weller and KSI, and then KSI to Logan Paul, and then from 2 amateur fights to now a pro fight. It was just insane. When they announced the rematch, like, at the first thoughts, I was like, yeah, the rematch ain't happening. It came to August 25th of this year, and I was just like, there's no rematch gonna happen. Like, someone's ducking someone. No point. I'm done with it all. But then to wake up on a Saturday morning, I can't remember when they posted the posters for it, to wake up and then see that on my Instagram feed.
yeah.
Absolutely insane. I was just like, what the?
Yeah, I think it was. I reckon all fights were just out of the blue. Like, not many people believed that would actually happen. Like the first fight with Joe Weller and KSI, like, nah, they're just joking about. It's not really gonna happen. Probably like a little sparring thing, and it ended up being a big event.
Yeah.
And then the second time around with KSI and Logan, I thought he's just calling them out as someone else like Adam Seller or fucking what's his name, Fuji Chu fight him, and then they were like, oh shit, it's actually happening. And then when it came to the third fight, I'm like, hold on a minute. They're actually having a rematch, because it came to a thing where they weren't going to have a rematch, and then the teams started to sort themselves out and be like, you know what, let's have it, let's settle it, because in the contract they said they were going to have a rematch anyway, but it was so close to not having a rematch, and because KSI's team, they get things done super quick. Like they got the Joe Weller match done pretty much quickly.
They got 2 fights done in 1 year, whereas it took the Logan's team to like a whole year and 3 months or something like that to actually get a fight sorted. The UK press conference this year, what I got to say was 100% better run. It was absolutely amazing. The face off thing before they got on the stage and started trash talking. That was absolutely amazing. I got to say I don't know who came up with that idea, but that was absolutely amazing to see. Like, get the lights flashing on and off, and you get to see glimpses of them.
Oh, that was the Seven Nation Army song
Yeah.
in the background as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
They walk
sick.
up and they face off. You can literally just hear the crowd go.
Yeah, that was literally. I was watching it, and
insane.
I saw them two standing in each corner, and you hear the music come on, and then when they go up to each other, like the music like plays intensely. I was like, "Fuck, this looks sick." Like there's moments, it's cringy moments, and there's really good moments,
Yeah.
and you can pick them apart pretty much easily. But I just think that the whole thing's been so sick.
Yeah.
I want JJ to go against like someone like a professional boxer or like Jake Paul, for instance, because there's a lot of stuff. Jake said, "Oh
Right,
yeah."
I want to talk about Jake Paul. What on earth was he doing in this build up to the fight? What is he doing?
Oh yeah.
He was like saying, "Oh, I want to fight this person. Want to fight this person." It's all just talk. It's not gonna happen. Jake was like, in Jake's head, he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna fight Soldier Boy. I'm gonna fight a Fousey Tube."
No one wants to see that.
They're not gonna fight you. Like, there was talks of like Jake Paul went to Soldier Boy's house and confronted him, and they agreed it. Nothing like financially was agreed. Nothing at all.
I want to
Just all
see.
talk.
I want to see Gibb fight.
And then Anisong Gibb wanted to fight him, and Anisong Gibb had his little stint at the UK press conference as well this year, by confronting Jake. And then the reason why Jake said 110% that he would fight him was because he was put under pressure at the conference. He had no choice. There's no backing out. It's live on YouTube. It's live on Sky Sports boxing and all that. And he was forced to say yes, but nothing was actually confirmed. That was really disappointing to me, because Jake Paul's a champion. Like, he won his fight against Deji last year, and got the championship belt. But it was just like, he ducked Gibb and he wanted to fight other people. He refused to take a rematch against Deji, which, to be honest, I'm not gonna blame him for, because Deji's like a proper little crybaby bitch, if you ask me. I don't like Deji. I'm sorry, flat out don't like Deji. Yeah, it was just really such a piss take when he was ducking Gibb when he had a chance to fight.
Yeah, I think it's because Jake, he said, "Oh, I'm not fighting him. He hasn't got that much clout." But it's not about the clout. It's about what everyone wants to see him fight. And if everyone's saying, "Oh, fight Gibb," you're gonna fight him because everyone wants to see it. They're not saying it for no reason.
If I was Jake Paul and the Gibb and the Jake Paul fight was in talks, I would 100% agree to it and just put on a show. Because like, obviously, he values when you win a championship, you value it. I can relate to that when I was doing, me personally, when I was doing football for weekends, we used to win like the leagues and stuff. It was we valued our trophies, but when we lost, and we just had to suffer defeat. But we all did it out of respect, because like one team was better than the other. At this point, it's like Jake Paul should have just put his belt on the line and got in the ring and fought. But like, he was, there's a sideline clip in the fight last night where it showed Jake Paul holding his championship belt, and in my head, I'm just like, you should have been in that ring before him.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have been sat there. You should have been. But yeah, it was just really frustrating when Jake kept on ducking Gibb. Because 100% Gibb deserved to get on the undercard fight. Gibb's 2-0.
Yeah.
From his fights, two amateur fights. But Gibb can take a punch.
Yeah.
He got a black eye in the last fight.
And he's actually got a pro contract now. because he uploaded the video of him calling out Jake Paul, and he got a pro contract because Jake's got a pro contract now, I believe as well. And that literally set up perfectly. But like you said, I'm actually so gutted that they didn't fight this time because it would have been so sick having the
it
pro
would have been
fights.
an amazing fight, 100%, amazing fight.
Hmm.
Whereas I like for this year though. I've got to say the colour schemes for their outfits was absolutely astounding. I loved JJ's colour scheme.
Oh yeah, and the face mask with his name on it. That looks so sick. Like
it
the red and black
is
insane. Literally it is his theme.
Yeah,
just is.
I think KSI stole that from me. Red and black's my colour scheme.
Call him out for a boxing fight.
Oh yeah, come on KSI, fight me. I'm joking. No, red and black always does go well together, and the way that KSI had his his boxing attire all sorted, that was absolutely insane. I gotta say, the skull mask that he used in the first fight with Logan Paul, preferably I would have chosen that mask over the one he wore last night to his when he was doing his walk to the ring.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But obviously KSI designed it all, so we just had to watch it. We can't make a decision.
What do you think about his new song?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a terrible KSI fan. I've not listened to it yet.
Have you not?
No. I'm gonna listen.
The song he walked out to was the song he literally did.
Oh, I haven't listened to that song yet. Like, I heard obviously when he did his ring walk, I did hear it then, but I want to hear it like from the actual like song itself. If that makes sense.
If you have good good headphones or earphones, it is honestly one of the best songs he's ever done. It tops Beerus, Pull Up, and Red Alert by far. It's one of his best songs. Like big features like Rick Ross, Little Baby, and SX.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I know Little Baby was in the song. Yeah, I need to give that a listen to when we're done. No, honestly, just in general, KSI is like a true underdog. Logan Paul, he says he wants to go MMA, but to be honest, he's just talking out of his arse. If you ask me, like he couldn't win 2 fights. He had 2 chances to take the belt, but he didn't. I don't see him in professional MMA, to be honest. I don't see it happening.
No, I can't really see him going in MMA. Like I can't see Logan going in MMA. I can see him stick to boxing and then try fight someone else, but at the end of the day, I just can't see him in MMA. Yeah, he did wrestling, but I think wrestling's a bit different to MMA. But yeah, whatever he wants to do, then
MMA's like mixed martial arts, so it will have wrestling and like the boxing and all that, so it's all combined together.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
So yeah, but I don't. In a way, I can kind of see it happening, but in a way, I can't. It's like he can't even fight in a boxing ring. Well, he can fight, but he can't fight enough to get that W. It's just yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Also as well with back to Anison Gibb. He obviously challenged Joe Weller.
Oh yeah, he did.
Weller,
yeah.
Yet again, he ducked him, and it really, really pissed me off when he did that.
That would have been a really good fight.
Because Joe Weller did that YouTube video with one of the F2 freestyler guys, wherever his name is.
Jeremy Lynch.
Yeah, and he was like, "Oh, like I'm the champion. Like if you want to challenge me, go for it." And then Anison Gibb straight away just challenged him, and then Joe Weller just ducked him yet again. I'm just like, for fuck's sake, stop wait. Like the thing is, for Jake and Joe, stop wasting people's time, and actually like agree to a fight that people want to see.
Yeah.
you're both literally just proving yourself to be soft. Like you give it all the talk saying, "Oh, you're soft" and all that. You're not being. They're not being soft. You're being soft. And when you're put under pressure, you agree to it. And it's exactly the same in both situations. That's what's really annoying. Because at the end of the last fight last year, Anisong Gibb called Joe Weller out in front of millions of people, and Joe Weller agreed to it. But behind the scenes, he didn't agree to it. And it's the same with Jake Paul. We got put under pressure at the UK press conference and said, "Yeah, 110% I'll fight him," but not fight him. It's just like, come on, man. Be an actual man for once and get Jake. Stop hiding behind Tanner because she ain't gonna get you far. And Joe's just stop being a pussy and stop being a retard and actually just get in the ring on the fight. Simple.
Because when Gibb called him out.
Yeah.
Called Joe Weller out. Joe Weller literally shouted in his face saying, "It's on! It's on!" And the security had to kind of push him out of the way to stop them from getting each other's faces. But
I don't know what Joe Weller's reaction was that for. Like, I would have literally just shook his hand and said, "Yeah, it's on." I wouldn't have got him right in his face and shouting it. It's just like, you're being a bitch now.
I think that was just for the cameras, that bit.
Yeah. Joe Weller does a lot of stuff for the cameras, and it's just, I don't know if he means it or not. That's just what's really annoying, because it's like you do all this stuff, but behind the scenes you're just not gonna do it. It's a bit infuriating.
Yeah, I don't mind if Gibb and Jake finally fight, because I heard there's rumours saying that they're gonna fight as an undercard. Under Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but I heard Eddie Hearn and Jake Paul were having talks about it, and then Gibb and
Jake Paul kept on saying that in every interview when the fight belt for Gibb was gonna happen or not. Jake Paul was like, "Oh, me and Eddie are talking." I'm just like,
that's
it doesn't take that long to. If the two teams agree to it, if one team agrees to it and the other team agrees to it, there you go. You got yourself a fight. Done.
Yeah, because it's all about.
It's just go on.
Oh, so it's all about because Jake was saying, "Oh yeah, we're doing talks, we're in talks." Yeah, that's words coming from your mouth. We want to hear it coming from Eddie Hearn's mouth because we don't believe what Jake's saying, because Jake he's been a bullshitter most of his life. And it's
the thing about Eddie though, he was just he was saying, we're in talks, but nothing was agreed, and that's what's pissed me off. Well, that's what did piss me off, and that's what also pissed off every single member of the audience. Like Anisong Gibb fans, KSI fans, all that. The whole of the UK wanted to see Anisong Gibb fight Jake Paul. US fans wanted to see Jake Paul fight Anisong Gibb, but it was just Jake Paul not listening. He wanted to do it on his own accord, but when you're put under pressure at a press conference and then you're forced to say yes, it doesn't make you look. You're not true to your word. He's been saying no, I'm not fighting him. He's not got enough clout, not got enough this, that. But then he got put under pressure at the UK press conference and said, "Yeah, 110% I'll fight."
Yeah.
He's not sticking true to his word because nothing was finalised, and and Jake Paul was sat at the sideline. It's just a bit stupid, really.
Yeah, I honestly I agree with you on that. Like, if there's going to be a fight between Jake and Gibb, they need to get it done and just not fuss around, because Jake is honestly, like you said, he's been a bit of a bitch. He's not making.
He's scared to lose the belt. He only just about beat Deji, so I don't know. Like he says he's confident, but something's telling me he's not confident in his skills with a boxer. Something's telling me it's that. Because he only just about beat Deji.
I feel like with Jake, he's it was the last fight that Logan and KSI had last year, and when KSI punched Logan after the bell, because Logan hit him after the bell, Jake ran in and stopped himself from going towards JJ. Because he just doesn't do shit. Honestly, he doesn't do shit.
Yeah.
And JJ walked past Jake in one of the press conferences this year, and didn't say a peep to JJ. Didn't say a word to him.
Yeah, he just talks shit. And that's why like after the Deji and Jake fight, I was like, oh, Jake Paul's actually gonna fight again. That'd be great. But then he just started posting videos like saying, like fuck KSI and all that. It's just like, why are you having a guy at him? You're just not agreeing to fight. Like, get over yourself, stop being a bitch and fight.
Yeah.
Like, believe me, like if I had a chance to, if I was Jake Paul, I would have agreed to the fight months ago.
Yeah.
Then got my team to talk to his team and then sort the fight out. Simple. It would have been that easy. But Jake was just being a baby bitch for it, so you know.
Yeah, like I don't believe Jake is a man of his word. He says stuff. He says he's got to do stuff, but he just doesn't do it.
He really isn't.
Yeah, exactly.
No, Logan Paul, like fair play to him. He gave it his best. Yeah, KSI just was the better fighter last night. I gotta say, JJ's new makeover with his hair. Jesus Christ, how many changes does he want to?
Yeah. He had like the little spaghetti hair as well.
Yeah.
But before that, he had just a normal kind of like the afro sort of thing.
Then he went for it. Yeah, like he had what did he have? He had obviously like his like sort of like curl cut to start with. Then he grew it up when he got long.
Yeah.
Then he went bald. Then he got his dreads, and then all of a sudden he went for a Deontay Wilder like ponytail lookalike.
I think it suits him.
Yeah, it does. To be fair, it does suit him. I'll give him that. It does look very nice. But yeah, KSI just needed to stick with one hairstyle, buddy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
No, honestly though, phenomenal fight. Yeah, I just wish there was a trilogy fight, but I guess not.
Yeah, I think if it was a trilogy fight, it might make it die a bit. Like the whole boxing thing might just die down. I think today kind of saved himself by just saving, not having a rematch again, and just going onwards. But yeah, is there anything else you want to add? Or
who do you think is going to fight KSI next?
Oh, that is a good question. I don't know. Like I have a feeling Jake might challenge JJ, but it's the fact of you can't. Well, you can put two titles on a line, but it's just will it actually happen? Where will it take place? Because I feel like it should. In all fairness, I think it should take place in America again, because they did have 2 fights in Britain, and to level it out, finished to have 2 fights in the US. But it's all down to what JJ wants, really, or because actually they're both champions, actually, aren't they?
I would like to see KSI versus Jake Paul, because that's the one fight that's been like it's had little talks about, because obviously Logan said after I beat you the second time, I think Jake will want to get in and beat you up, and then I think that's going to be in talks, and then like both titles are up for the line, so whoever wins gets both belts. But to be fair though, I've got to go with UK boy KSI for that fight. If it ever happens, KSI will knock Jake Paul out in a professional fight.
There's
100%.
There's no doubt. Because I know JJ. If he's against someone that is like kind of, like the build that Joe Weller is. I think Jake Paul and Joe Weller are kind of like the same build. So
yeah,
I feel
similar.
like if he goes against someone that's similar to him and not someone that's like bigger, stronger, I feel like there will be a knockout, because if someone's stronger than your opposition, then you kind of have more muscle to.
I think Jake Paul and KSI are both 6 foot as well, so it's an even fight. Even fight. Sorry,
yeah.
Burp then. Yeah, so it's an even fight. If they come in at equal weight, that's a fantastic main event. But KSI will be down to fight 100%, because obviously he's beaten big brother Logan, but it all depends whether Jake Paul's going to be man enough to actually get in the ring.
Yeah, I really want to see Jake Paul in action again because although it's not as much as I hate him, I want to see him fight someone.
Yeah.
Don't care who it is.
He did put on a good fight against Edgy though. To be fair, like
Yeah,
he tried his best, but yeah, it just really pissed me off that the second time round he didn't have a fight because I don't know what stopped him really. Just not enough clout. Get over that excuse, Jake. Get on the
yeah,
fucking card
like
and
just
fight.
stop. Yeah, it's like stop looking for clout, Jake. Just fight someone that
Yeah.
everyone wants to see you fight. It's not hard. It's just not hard.
Yeah,
As long as you
exactly.
get the right team involved and the right booking, it's
Yeah,
just
it's like the thing is with Jake, he tries to go for like people that are really famous, and then like he'll be known for doing that. So it's like, for example, Soldier Boy. If that fight ever went down, oh, Jake Paul beat Soldier Boy, and Soldier Boy is this massive rapper, and he got beat by a YouTuber. I'm just like, no, that's not headline.
yeah,
Just no. There's things you do, and there's things you don't do. You don't challenge big celebs. You just focus on what you've got in front of you. So if you've got a Nissan Gibb challenger, Joe Weller challenge, I don't know, Fuzi Tube challenging you, got Alex Wasabi challenge. I don't know, anyone challenges you, and you agree to terms, and you get a fight done. Easy pickles, then.
yep. Easy pickles with a chopstick with a bit of cheese. But
You know it.
yeah, I know it. The side of cheese makes it a bit better.
Yeah, it was just just that Jake didn't get a fight done, but I'd like to see a Jake Paul versus KSI with both titles on the line, and then winner takes all.
Yeah,
I'd love to see that.
definitely.
Is there anything you want to add?
There's nothing else I can add. Just as long as JJ finds someone else that he wants to fight, then it's good on him. And I can't wait for the next fight. Really.
Yeah, well, I hope there's a next fight because to be honest, I don't want this to stop. It's gone absolutely massive. This whole boxing fight. It's given people a new dynamic to boxing. It's motivated people to get training and actually start boxing themselves. Like, I personally, I want to start boxing at some point.
Yeah, same.
And I won't lie, it's because of this. It's motivated me to get up out of my bed.
Yeah.
Instead of staying around doing nothing all day. It's motivated me, but yeah, I don't want this YouTube boxing to finish just yet. I don't want it to finish. It's absolutely insane.
It's actually really entertaining to watch as well.
Yeah,
It's something to look forward to.
If you have a night in with your mates and you're just chilling in the front room and you watch it on a big TV with popcorn, fizzy drinks and all that, you're sorted.
Yeah, definitely,
It's a boxing
100%.
main event. Also, as well, we'll see coming up in December is the Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz fight. Who are we predicting for that fight?
I think Anti Joshua would win this time. I fully believe
so.
he will. Like, I think last time, I don't know if you heard, but last time he had I think anxiety attack or panic attack in the dressing room before he went out, and it was I think
I
it's
didn't
to do
know
with
that.
stress and well, basically he had a panic attack before he went out, and when he was in the ring, he didn't look himself, and every time he got like kind of knocked or rocked, he didn't deal with it as good as he usually does, because normally if he gets rocked,
Yeah.
he steps back, shakes it off very quickly, and just carries on with the match. But with Andy Ruiz and panic attack before the match, that kind of it changed the whole scenario way differently because of that. Like I said, the panic attack he had or the anxiety attack was one of the two, and he came out and spoke about that. I think in one of the interviews, or it was like one of his team said it. But I do believe that Anthony Joshua will win the next one because I know he has that heart in him. Because I think, funny enough, I think him and JJ are very similar in terms of if they put the heart to something, they will smash it out. Well, unfortunately, obviously, Anthony Joshua lost against Andy Ruiz that time. But apart from that, if they put the heart to something, they just smash through it, make a meal of it, and then
100%. It's Anthony Joshua's always been a favourite. When I was like, I watch his highlights from his fights. He's a proper fighter. He managed to beat an all-time great, Vladimir Klitschko. That fight was absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
But I think Anthony Joshua will win this. Will win this fight this time. Yeah, it was shocked by doing it. Andy Ruiz was, I gotta say, lucky on the first fight. He managed to knock Joshua down, but I don't agree with what the ref did by stopping the fight, because I think that Anthony Joshua looked absolutely fine. He was still able to fight, but it was what it was. This rematch is going to be fun.
Yeah. So, is there anything else you want to talk about, or are you?
No, all done.
Okay, so if you guys want to check out Jack's channel, do you have one?
No, I don't have a channel, but I will be starting it soon. Yeah, I'll be starting a channel up soon, hopefully.
So guys, I'll make sure to put his channel in the description once he's obviously done it and I'm ready to start YouTube. But yeah, thanks so much for coming to the podcast, Jack. It's been actually fun talking to you.
Yeah, it's been fun, man. It's just yeah, I love the sport of boxing and I love talking about it. So you know, it's been great. Thank you.
No worries, man. So yeah, if you guys want to tune in for the next video, make sure to smash the button, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, again, I'll see you guys in a bit.